For a motion to return to open session.
I make a motion to return to open session.
I second it.
Roll call, please, Sandy.
Councilmember Meinhardt,
Yes.
Shippers, Mayor Pro Tem Spolman,
Yes.
Councilmember Wolfile,
Yes.
Mayor Folkins.
Back to open session. We held a discussion about the firefighters contract that has been negotiated now since about a year ago. I'll turn it over to City Manager Marcus Petch at this time, and he can brief us on those discussions.
Yes, thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Spolman and members of the City Council. First and foremost, I just would like to thank all those that have been involved in that process. It was done so very collaboratively. In fact, the city and the IAFF met, well, they met several times, did so without utilizing attorneys or their representatives that they have at their disposal, which was great all around. It saved everybody, certainly saved everybody a lot of money. And so I just want to say thank you again to Owen and Todd and everybody involved in that process, especially the IAFF as well. I have provided some bullets regarding the tentative settlement agreement that I'm going to be asking for council to consider approving this evening. And I'm going to read, if you don't mind, the sort of four key parts to that. Part one, the captain in charge bonus pay was reduced from an additional 25% to 19%. It's advised that the initial intent of this bonus was as a short-term token of appreciation, and both parties agreed that the cost was burdensome to the operational budget and agreed to a reduced figure. Point two, the wage increase for the 3-year contract period for officers and the fire marshal are 3%, 1.5%, and 2% accordingly, whereas for the firefighters, they will receive 1.5%, 1.5%, and 2% respectively. The wage increases are also now inclusive of a bonus that was previously paid separately, and the officer's first-year wage increase was a request by the union to widen that gap between the officer and firefighter ranks. Additionally, it's important to note that our our Blue Cross Blue Shield PPO plan is now closed. That was a very expensive plan for the city to maintain, and in an effort to reduce costs, the city did request and received approval by the union to immediately close that plan and to transition any current employee participants over to our Blue Care Network HMO. As such, the city did offer the union an increased contribution rate to their health care savings plan and the match to their 457 plan. The last key component addressed in this new contract is that in the event that the position of the fire marshal were to be eliminated, the union sought to clarify the options the employee would be offered and how that employee would fit into the department's seniority structure moving forward. And as the tentative settlement agreement does clarify how that process would work. And again, just wanted to mention kudos to the IAFF folks that were involved and our city staff on the management side.
Thank you. Any comments from council members?
Yeah, in reviewing this contract, I know our financial department is comfortable with it. It looks like it's a fair contract to me. The changing the captain in charge bonus pay, I know that was supposed to be a short-term thing, but in the past it's gone over a long period of time. It was a substantial amount of money. So the reduction of that is helpful. The wage increases certainly seem appropriate to me, and then the closing of the PPO, about them voluntarily closing the PPO program is going to save the city a lot of money too. So no, I think everything looks great, and I also would like to thank, I understand the spirit of cooperation during negotiations between the city and the fire department and IAFF was very good, and not having to bring in attorneys to go through all that is cost savings as well. So personally I'd like to say thanks to you guys for the spirit of cooperation in this negotiation.
I'd like to say thank you for the spirit of cooperation, and it looks like it's a good for everybody. So.
I agree, and it's nice to hear that from all of the administrative staff as well. So thanks for everybody working together, and unfortunately it took a long time to get this contract approved, but that wasn't because there was anything contentious. We were just waiting on actuarial reports and putting some busy work calendars together, so everything will go back and be retroactive, and I'm looking for a motion now to approve the amendment to the contract for the new agreement.
I'll make a motion to approve the amendment for the contract.
Support.
You want to get maybe a little bit more clear on, you probably need some years in there, right?
I think it's okay to simply reference the tentative settlement agreement for the IAFF Local 704 collective bargaining agreement for the 2015 through 2018 contract years.
Very good. And we have a second for that?
I'll support that.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Shippers, Mayor Pro Tem Spolman,
Yes.
Councilmember Wolfile,
Yes.
Meinhardt,
Yes.
Mayor Folkins.
Motion approved. And with that, we'll adjourn the meeting.
Yeah.